my fellow Nigerian, it is very unfortunate, very, very unfortunate that this is where APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu has taken us to. They no longer conduct elections in Nigeria. They just act drama, waste the nation's resources, and they declare whoever the original.
The situation we're seeing is so terrible, very, very terrible indeed. You can imagine this one displaying money. How much? 15,000 being given to her after selling her future, after selling herself, after selling her conscience. And again, what you're watching are women, our mamas, being given bags of rice, not even half bag, not even quarter bag, but 12 kg. Look at them shamelessly carrying it away. What is happening? Why are people so happy to sell the future of their generation, selling the future of their children, selling even the future of themselves? What is happening? This is so bad. And the British High Commission coming out praising this election, of which you're going to see right now. So before we look into the tweet of the British High Commission, watch this first. Watch.
Issues around vote buying were quite widespread. When you also look at turnout was very low. Unfortunately, there's a missed opportunity, for citizens and voters to exercise their popular choice, especially when the environment was conducive for them to do so. But most people didn't turn up to vote, and those who came up to vote, majority of them were either financially induced. But that does not mean everyone who showed up to vote was financially induced.
Did you hear that? A lot of people that came out were financially induced, and a lot of vote buying. And the British Commission came out praising this election. Watch this again.
Since morning, people have been standing here. The beavers machine is not working. The beavers machine is not working. It's not capturing. And people are not happy. And I met a party agent telling voters whom to vote, which is wrong, which is very, very wrong. Please, I believe election is supposed to be credible, free, and fair. Let all the party agents stay aside and watch the voters cast their votes, not telling them whom to vote during election. I suspect vote buying because the body language is actually speaking in some polling units that we've gone. They are being intimidated, even to the extent where they are done printing, they put it to face the crowd.
So bó ṣe máa rí gbà bí ti bá dìlé. Kí ni wọ́n ò kì í dá kò dẹ̀ dá this time tó yẹ pé tó bá ti fẹ́ vote bẹ́ẹ̀ wá ní last time tán ṣe wọ́n ní kò sí ní ìkì wọ́n ní kò sí kinní kan what's that mean tí kinní anẹ́ kò bá dá kan change ẹ̀ náà wọ́n ní kò rí ojú ẹ̀.
Complain everywhere at a time. The beavers are not working, and when the beavers are not working, what happen? It will be done manually, and when it's done manually, yes, I reserve my case. Your thought is as good as mine. Shey you dey look wetin dey happen na shebi you dey see they are giving them money, being induced with money. Shebi you see am, una dey see am ba? With all these manipulations for vote here and there, beavers not working, some polling units not even working, voters buying, inducements to vote, the British High Commission just came out and tweeted this. Let's watch and read together. 22nd June 2026, the British High Commission in Abuja congratulated the voters in Ekiti State for their participation in the governorship election held on the 20th June 2026 and their commitment to exercise their democratic rights. Yes, we offer our congratulations to Governor Biodun Oyebanji of APC on his re-election. Listen very well. We welcome the peaceful and orderly delivery of the election by the INEC. security agencies, and other stakeholders. Are you seeing that? All that happened that you and I saw korokoro, they are still saying that the election was peaceful and orderly. Okay, British. Okay, now, as we continue. And the High Commission went further to say that on the day of the election, our observers witnessed positive collaboration. Remember, positive collaboration between INEC officials, security agencies, which played an important role by ensuring voting was mostly peaceful. Right? As we continue, look at this one so that it won't be that it's only positive thing that they saw. Does it mean that there is no negative thing in this election? They now say this. Our observers also noted delays to the beavers as some polling units which slowed down voting. Technical issues risk undermining voter confidence in the electoral system and can discourage turnout. Did you see what they saw? Okay. Now, after other blah, 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 please, I'm reading the important statement from the High Commission. Now, lastly, he said, as we read together, once again, the British High Commission warmly congratulate Governor Oyebanjo on his re-election and looks forward to continuing the strong partnership between the UK and Ekiti State. Now, when the British High Commission tweeted all this, a lot of boos against them. Listen to what this one tweeted. This solution said, you won't accept this rubbish of an election in your country, but you will support it in Nigeria. Why, British? Why? Again, this Achievers Wealth tweeted, as we read, as usual, British always supporting rubbish in Africa, but go to the best in their home country. Why is the Prime Minister resigning in your country after failed governance? So, in your case, what's good for the geese is not good for the gander, right? British, we are asking you this. So many tweets against them. Why are they supporting evil in Africa? Why are they supporting evil in Nigeria? This, in fact, people were not happy with them. A lot of tweets against this British High Commission. But this is so bad. Very bad. Now, listen to what a very dark man said about this election and what his friend told him. Listen, very important.
Mine told me something about 6 months ago, and this is evidence of what he told me. He said, very dark man, you keep pitying these poor people, but the poor people don't even pity themselves. Every time you say, oh, you want to do things for the poor, but these poor people, do you think they pity themselves? Use was this type of situation. He said, make it make sense that they know that these elites, these politicians, they don't mean them well. These politicians steal money and take their family to the United States, to the UK. They send their children abroad to go and school. They don't think about you any day, anytime. They don't think about your security. They don't think about your well-being. They don't think about bringing the price of food down. They don't think about regulating rentage. They don't think about supplying you electricity. They don't think about anything. The only time they know that you exist and they can directly affect your life is during the election, when they can say, okay, take. And because you don't pity yourself, you will collect the money. And because you don't pity yourself times 2, or you don't pity yourself pro max, you will not just collect the money and shut up. You will collect the money, post it online, and show that you have collected the money and you are happy. What can 20,000 naira do for you? This girl now, where we say she post this thing, if something happens to your mother inside the house or your father and they need emergency response, there's no ambulance on ground to come and carry your father or your mother. Or let's say there's one neighbor that decides to help. How much is transportation to go to the hospital? Let's say they decide to do it for free. You go to the hospital and you buy a card. When you buy a card, you go pay for bed. When you pay for bed, you will start to live. Primary health care don't even function. In that's your Ekiti like that. Primary health care don't even function. In that your Ekiti like that, the schools there, a lot of them are dilapidated. In that your Ekiti like that, they are giving you 20,000 naira, you are posting it online. Like he rightly said, very dark man, you people pity the poor, but the poor don't even pity themselves. That is number one. Number two, Uncle Isaac Fayose posted something on his page where some people were seen sharing voters card to people that don't have voters card. Bro, I cannot even comprehend. You see that particular one, to comprehend them still they do me somehow. And the craziest part is that is supposed to be at the top of the media. Now that one supposed to even top chat, considering the election is coming. Election, general election are like January and February. Presidential election is January and February. Some persons were seen sharing voters card that belongs to some other persons that registered before. They were sharing it to some aliens to come and vote for them. That is supposed to be at the top of the news. It means that these people are either originating voters card or the people that registered, they've not given them their own. Or they are duplicating registration so that they can use it to buy vote. This time, you see, the problem you people are getting into now is very dangerous. From this video, when I see, the problem is becoming dangerous. Very soon, they will not pay you 5,000 naira to buy your votes or 20,000 naira to buy votes like this girl just posted. The way INEC is going now, they might be duplicating voters card. They will just have to put it by themselves. They are becoming more emboldened. No be wicked PA, wicked dog. Let her like no be him get access to INEC data, INEC back end. Where go show within go show you make a profile. Very soon, I laugh at you people. Very soon they will not need you again. All these thugs, even you, very soon they might not need you anymore. Very soon they might not need all of you. The way this government they go. Very soon they might not need you people. For them to be able to start sharing voters card to people where we say they just come, they go bring aliens, come Ekiti, they share. You could not say problem there. Ekiti election, Ekiti state election, they pack my state people for there, Edo State. I see one APC chairman from Edo State where they threatened to analyze somebody last year or 2 years ago. I see him for there. They pack people from my state. They carry talks from my state go there. Some people from Lagos were there. Some APC members from different states, they were there, highly present for Ekiti election. Again, why do you even need to give 5,000 naira if you did well? Like I said, let's use Alex Oti as an example. Does Alex Oti need to pay anybody 5,000 naira for them to vote him? But let's leave all this stuff by the side. The main problem now, other than that first girl, is the fact that they were sharing voters card with another people's profile to other persons to vote for them. No, where would they go now? 2027 election. Nah, man. The fact that you people are quiet on this one, no need. I watched the internet yesterday from Isaac Fayose's post. It did not even get plenty shares now. How many people shared that post? You are supposed to be bothered. You are supposed to cry. You are supposed to be riled up. That they are sharing voters card. They are sharing voters card. They are sharing.
Now, I want you to listen to what these Muslim ladies that you're seeing right now, what they told that girl that sold herself, sold her conscience, and sold her generation. That is only in the Ofen man, not all of them that can do such a thing, that can sell their conscience and still come out shamelessly to display it for the public to see. So watch.
APC for life, 15 more votes. 15 pa, say they want me. APC for what? For life.
Dan iska many 15 pie.
Okay.
Ribe.
15 by that 15 by go.
Na that 15 by na go buy.
Never see something
yet. That girl no go school.
Are you okay, girl?
She's
you know
not
what you just
okay.
did? You just sold your future for 15,000 naira. You know what's going
you
on?
no go reach anything.
You don't know yet.
15,000.
She cannot finish that for 3 days. Oh.
They
Girl,
play.
you don't see even transport say 50K no help people.
If bandits carry her now, she no fit that 15 pie no fit comot for there.
Tell me.
Yeah, now they spoil.
And you say that girl na Yoruba.
You spoil your
Money wey
life.
you go just use buy
palm oil and
2,000.
you don't do you Maggie.
You know see fear. You post am make
God
everybody see and say
Shame
na
on you.
15,000 you collect.
Shame on you.
All these people wey bandits.
Make they carry go psychiatric hospital.
When they
You are not
kidnap,
more
now you
okay.
get mind.
You are not
Collect
okay.
15 by APC, 15 by go and do your vote.
APC for life.
Una go hear.
That
you are
APC go later
crazy.
kill you.
You are
Now he go kill you. Idiot.
May you chop that
Stupid
15
human
by
being.
go. May you just dey chop
Only
and dey go. May that 15K no finish.
If you finish,
Your mate dey collect 5M.
mumu
You no see
yourself.
5M collect. If you collect 5M, e go help you go fast small.
If you
Who you go
carry am-
collect 50K? Wetin you wan use that 50K do?
I no just know.
Wetin 50K wan do you? Na
So
e rule.
disgrace. If
Even
you
the
see the video
rule
sweet for
don
person
burst.
ear.
I know say that girl na Yoruba. I know say you wan say na Yoruba.
Na Yoruba dem na dem go do that kind of thing.
Igbo kwenu, Igbo kwenu, Igbo kwezuone. Please listen to what Yoruba guy said about the Igbos. Very important. Ndi Igbo, unu nwa aka. Listen to what he said.
For the Igbos, bosa, bosa, bosa. Igbo man no dey sell their votes. They can do deal, they can do business. But Igbo man to sell his vote for 15K to Fiapa, you can never see them sell their votes. This vote selling is majorly in southwest Nigeria. That is why Tinubu lost in Lagos, because majority of the Igbos in Lagos, they rather die than to sell their votes. They call my state fountain of knowledge. My state, Ekiti, is now fountain of poverty. If you look at the people that have been dropping accounts for bandits on social media, dropping their accounts for kidnappers for giveaway, you will see that they are Ekiti people. They are Yorubas. They are Yorubas. Atenujen one biliki one beer. They cannot stand to fight for their rights. They rather sell their rights. You know they see Igbos, even Hausa people, they know they sell their votes. They rather listen to their leader at the top and go where their leader wants them to go. So all this vote buying is for southwestern Nigeria. And our leaders have put them under multi-dimensional poverty system. So their life is scattered. It's only in Yoruba land that you will see a governor throwing bread on the road and people are rushing it. That is the Yoruba part. The Yorubas are seriously damaged. Igbos, when I come back to this world, Igbo I won't be. People that have integrity, people that have brain. How can they call my state fountain of knowledge? And they've turned the state to fountain of poverty. And people are still going with the poverty level. You are selling your vote as less as 5,000, 15,000 naira. How did we get here? Yorubas, you know, get shame. Even when city boys went to Imo State to go and do their abracadabra, the Imo boys enter, pack all their nonsense. Say, don't do that nonsense on our land. We don't take rubbish. Now, only Yoruba people, they will treat like shit. And you go, they still they do like... You are monkeys in Ekiti, all you that sold your vote. You are monkeys even better than you. If they throw bread to dog, the dog said we smell whether there is meat inside before the dog pick it. You are not smelling whether there is akara. You are just picking the bread. Shame on you, Isheloma Payedan.
Yes, we've heard what a Yoruba man told his own people. Igbo kwenu ndị ọ na-ewe ya webe. Now, we all remember now that during the former administration, immediately after the election, there was a lot of controversies. You know, people were not happy. Almost everybody in Nigeria were not happy about the election. But immediately, the former British High Commission, in the name of Katrina Liang, this lady you are seeing right now, immediately jumped out and tweeted this, congratulate, the winner, the so-called winner of that election. So it's not today that this thing starts. It's not today, I always ask, what they can never accept in their country, they will come and bring it in another man's country. Yes, they will never accept any form of corruption in their land, but they will encourage it in a black man's land, because blacks, are the one that accepted it. When you accept evil to yourself and your people, those that are benefiting from that evil will do what? Will even suppress you the more, will help to bring you down, because you're the one that want to bring yourself down. Yes, and I always ask this question: can a white man ever bring to a black man what will benefit a black man? Do you think that anything that will favor the blacks, the white will gladly give it to you, give it to us? This is the end of the video. Let me know your own thoughts on the comment section. Please do wait to like this video, share and subscribe if you love this video and you love what I'm doing. Thank you so much as you subscribe for more updates. Bye.